Hey there, class, Ghost182 here. This is just going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, a quick video. The first is what I say that I initially was intending, for those who don't know, the Sony stream will be starting in about 45 minutes of the time of recording this video, which is at 10:15 PM. I'll leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. But I will be watching it. I was planning on streaming me watching it, but it's too late to do that. My family are in bed at the moment, so I have to be kind of quiet. I do apologise for that. But I will be watching it, and I will talk about it probably tomorrow with the debut of the Warriors Geeky News. And thank you to everyone who submitted news articles for me to talk about. I've got a couple of interesting ones I am going to talk about. Little heads up, I'm going to probably talk about Sony, of course, the PS4 thing maybe, depending on the news. Mods. Talking about the Assassin's Creed 3 DLC, Tyrant of King Washington, and one or two other wee things. I'm trying to restrict to about 3 or 4 topics, but I'll have a wee think about it. Thank you to everyone who sent me links to articles. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, that will probably be up tomorrow, I hope, if everything goes well. And also, I want to give a little shout out to a very generous clan member, Charles6835. He recently donated some money to the channel to get specific items on my Amazon wishlist. The first item was Zelda Ocarina of Time 3DS. He saw my Amazon wishlist and he wanted to buy it. Now, as it says, he did contact me in advance, and I made sure he was okay with doing that 100%. Of course, I always do this. Like, if you're going to donate into the channel, whether it be money via PayPal or something off my Amazon wishlist, please contact me first. I will not accept any donations unless you contact me first. If you send me money via my PayPal account, I will send it back if you haven't contacted me first. That's just a heads up. Okay, so please contact me if you want to buy anything off my Amazon list for me, or donate any money to the channel. But what is, I actually remember playing Ocarina of Time on the N64. I think I might still have my copy of it in the house somewhere. It's either in here or up at my grand's. But I never completed it though. I've never completed a Zelda game, I'm going to be honest. The last one I played, if memory serves me, I think it was on the GameCube, but I honestly think it was a demo, not the actual thing. This was actually, the Ocarina of Time was actually the last Zelda game I played a good chunk of, but I never completed it. And I just want to say one thing, like, it's on my 3DS at the moment, but look how fucking small that is. Look how bloody small that is. I remember back in the 98, I think it's 98 it came out. This was bloody massive. It was about that big and that wide, that tall and that wide on an N64 cartridge. And now it fits in a bloody microchip basically. Well, not microchip, a RAM chip basically. That's bloody astonishing, and actually it looks better on the 3DS than it does on the N64. For me, anyway, from what I can remember, but that's bloody astonishing that they're able to do that with some technologies, as is. I feel old now that something that small used to be in something like that big. It's astonishing that they're able to do that, and it's nice. I will say this right now, I'll get props to Nintendo. They were the first company to do the official HD remakes, because that's like the 3rd or 4th time they've released Ocarina of Time, which I'm kind of going, have you released it enough? It was a good game, still a good game. I'm enjoying it so far. So thank you to Charles for that, for donating the money to get that. Big shout out to you. Thank you again for doing that. He also donated some money for me to get these 2 things. The first one being the Darksider, the Abomination Vault. It's based in the Darksider game. It's actually the prequel to Darksider 1 and 2. And I am interested in the Darksider games. I've never played any of them due to the fact that I keep meaning to buy them and I never do. But I love the lore of the Horsemen. In fact, anything that involves really the 4 Horsemen, I'll read up on or I'll watch. And one of my favourite TV series at the time, about the 4th or 5th season, I think it was, Supernatural done a Horsemen of the Apocalypse theme season, and it was awesome. But I did want to check this out because I've heard mixed things about it, it's either good or bad. And I love the Darksider games; they look fantastic. I keep meaning to play them. Maybe I'll do a playthrough of them in the future, but yeah, gonna read that and review it once I get a chance. And finally, he donated enough money for me to get the second Witcher book. The last Witcher book I got was The Last Wish, which my bookmark is still on it even though I've read it. That's a series of short stories. I have reviewed that. And I'm going to butcher this guy's name again. I think it's I think someone said to me that Andrzej is basically Andrew in Polish, but I'll call him Andrzej. Andrzej Sapkowski. I do apologise. I am horrible with names. Even though people have told me how to pronounce it, I still can't pronounce it properly. And it even states that he's now a best-selling British author apparently. Oh no, now a British bestseller. These books are actually apparently selling really good now, so that's actually astonishing. This is Blood Elves. It's based on The Witcher, and it actually has detailed about the character Ciri, who I talked about in my Witcher 3 video. Yeah, I'm going to be reading this when I get a chance, because I really want to catch up on a lot of the Witcher books that have been translated into English. The next one comes out in August, and I will be reviewing this once I'm done with it. If you want to check out a review, I think GamingMD83 has a review up of it, because she read it before me. And I think, I honestly can't remember if she's got a review. Just have a wee Google for it, you look for it, you should be able to find it. But I am really interested because I love the Witcher games. I'm actually playing through The Witcher 1 at the moment, and I am going to review it and give my honest review of the first Witcher, because so far I'm enjoying the hell out of it. And The Witcher 2 is one of my favourite games from last year, and I absolutely adore it and highly recommend it. And yeah, got this. I'm going to read that when I get a chance. I'm currently reading the Game of Thrones book, but I think I might take a break from that because I'm enjoying it, but I've seen the series and there's no rush on reading that at the moment. But I really want to read these because Darksiders, I really like the lore of that, and Blood Elves, just because it's the bloody Witcher, what do you expect? But I will read these and I will get a review up when I finish them. As I said, I'm a slow reader, but I will get these done when I can. So big thank you to Charles for his donation. I'm really thankful for him to do that. He didn't have to do it. I have refused donations in the past from him because he has offered to buy a few things from me, and I've refused them because he's too generous. So thank you to him. Now, if you want to donate anything to the channel, please contact me first. Okay? Contact me first. Do not send me money via my donation. Even though there's a donation link on my YouTube channel, please contact me first before you even think about doing it. If you're thinking about buying anything off my Amazon wishlist for me, don't until you've contacted me and I can verify it with you. Okay? If anything gets sent to me from my Amazon wishlist that I haven't approved of, if I can, I'm going to return it to ensure that the person who sent it to me gets a full refund. Same with donations. I have received 1 or 2 donations in the past from people who haven't contacted me, and I've issued them a full refund, and they've asked why. I've said you have to contact me first. Okay, so and if in the future, if any of you send me money to get a specific item off my Amazon wishlist or buy something off my Amazon wishlist from me, I will show it off in a video and I will give you a shout out. That's my little thank you to you. I think I have to thank you. Well, at least the best I can do, which is this. So thank you, Charles, you're incredibly generous, and thank you so much. So I think that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. As always, I'm Scottish Warrior 92, and I'll see you all later. Ciao for now. Mwah.